How's it going, everybody? My name is Fynnpire and we are playing Slime Rancher. I'm really excited to get back into this one because I want to finish it off. I really do, and I think we've only got like maybe 1 or 2 episodes until this level is going to be complete. And then I'm going to let you guys download it. I'm going to upload it to the webpage where you can get it, and you can, you can jump in and check it out for yourself. So I've gone ahead and upgraded a few things. I did that without you guys knowing. I thought it would be cool just to kind of go through and add a few things just to make it look nicer, because it was looking kind of crap in some areas, and it was sort of stuff that didn't really warrant, you know, its own episode or anything like that. So as you can see, I've added some stuff in here. So before it looked pretty sort of bad, yeah, but now it looks good. It's better than bad. It's good. It looks really nice. I added like this little platform across here and a few trees and things like that. Bit of decoration. I added a wall in here just because it was looking a bit, I don't know, a bit sparse and sort of bare and a bit too sort of islandy, you know what I mean? I've cleaned this up a bit and added some trees in. If we wander over here, the little Stonehenge area is looking a lot nicer now. See, we wander in. Look at this. Look at this. How cool is that? That's pretty awesome. And there's like there's light rays coming down, and there's even a spawner in the middle there. That's right. Yeah, I wonder what spawns there. What could it be? Could be anything. Could be a goat that you can sacrifice. You can sacrifice a goat in the middle there, and then maybe the slime gods will come down and be like, what are you doing? Anyway, nothing over here has really changed. Still, this is the cave where the rad slimes spawn. So there's still rad slimes in the level. If we go back over here though to like our little sort of farm area, we check it out. We've got a house. We got the house there. So when you sleep at this location, you know, you can do the whole sleep overnight thing. There's even, see that? There's even a plot market. Not too much else has been added. I've kind of just added trees and things just to bulk it out a little bit, make it look a little bit nicer. That's basically it. Just before we head through this area here, I just want to let you guys know I've had a bit of a research into, you know, how the teleporters work. Unfortunately, the teleporters aren't going to really work how we want them to in regards to, you know, having like a secret teleporter teleport us to like a floating island in the sky and then have one teleport us back again. Doesn't work like that. You can create like an entry teleporter, which then, you know, you can then create like an exit teleporter, so like a point A and a point B, but if you then create one to send you back again, it doesn't work like that. You can only have basically, like, it's like a one-way thing. You can create multiple teleporters that you can walk into, but they only ever go back to the one spot. So that doesn't really work. We might have to have like a ladder or a platform or something like that go up to a floating island if that's the way that we want to do it. You can see the ruins area here, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you want to call it. You guys can name it. It's like looking a bit nicer. A few rocks and things. There's this kind of like cave here, and when you go in, look at that. Look at it. Feast your eyes upon that shit. It's a slime door. I worked out how to use them. There's a slime key hidden somewhere around the map. I'm not going to tell you where. You guys can work it out. I might do a later episode where I go through and I play this level for those who haven't actually downloaded it or don't have the game. But yeah, at the moment, for now, that key is hidden, so it's up to you guys to work out where it is when you play it. So what we're going to do from here is build on the other side of this thing. At the moment, it's looking very, like, nothing-y. That's it. Very boring, very crap. It's like the door to nowhere, the door to death. And I hope you can swim, because that's all there is, just water, or whatever this crap is. What is it? It looks like jelly. Looks like you can eat it. You just want to shovel it into your face until you throw up. I had a few ideas. Maybe do like a cave, and then the cave kind of winds up and then goes to like some platforms or something that then go to a floating island. I think that's probably the idea that I'm going to go with. So let's get that happening. I'd like to use the quarry pieces just because I haven't used them yet, and they're all nice and dark and stuff. They're not very well categorized. As you can see. They're very much like this. They're just like purple chunks. That's it. Just purple blocks. Land structure. We need some like bigger blocks. Area crag. Why you got a brown piece hanging off you, bro? What's that about? We got some of these. Could probably do something with this. Yeah, we'll work something out with this, I guess. So maybe if we have something kind of like leading down, or actually we kind of want it to go up a little bit, don't we? Up would be nice. So let's put that there. Hopefully that doesn't look crap. It could look crap. That's pretty good. Alright, so if we can start building something going upwards, by the time it emerges back out into the open again, it'll be high enough to, you know, put some floating islands and make it look somewhat cool and not crappy. We don't want a crappy looking thing. Okay, I don't know what else. What else we got here? Area bridge. What's that? Oh, it's like a bridge. It's exactly as it was advertised. Alright, let's just try connecting a few of these slabs that we used and see if there's something, you know, see if we can just start working with something, you know? Start getting some kind of structure happening. Alright, we'll put that there like that. That way we can kind of walk in and walk up this way. I've never had to create this sort of thing before, so I don't really know. I say this every time. I really do, but I don't know what I'm doing. I really have no idea. I'm just really winging it, guys, you know? Alright, we'll put that there. Put another one of these like that. There we go. That kind of looks cool. I like that a little bit. Kind of looks a little bit sort of natural. I'm not going to worry about rocks and things like that just yet. We can chuck that in later. It's already starting to get dark, I can see. That sucks. I'm just going to build a little something here. As you can see, I've kind of built some steps that go down this way. And I wouldn't mind doing like a little... almost like a temple kind of area, you know what I mean? Like a kind of a spot with a bit of a pool and then something in the middle and maybe some pillars and things around it. I think that'd be awesome. I'm messing it up at the moment here. It's looking a bit shit. How's that look? Does that look alright? That's not really matching up. That looks a bit crap, Finn. What are you doing, buddy? It's not the shape at all that I wanted. Okay, hang on, let's delete that. Good thing we can delete stuff. Okay. That doesn't look too bad. We could probably hide these crappy little bits here, like the seams with maybe like some of the, I don't know, what do you call them? The pillars and stuff. That might clean it up a little bit. There we go. That looks all right. Now, put some water in. Where was the water? That's what we're working with at the moment. It looks a little crap, but we might be able to clean it up when we put some walls and things around and a few rocks and stuff to kind of add a little bit more character to it. Because at the moment it looks very plain. But that's the way that it goes. It looks shithouse before it's going to look better. Okay, let's keep going with this path. Where were we? What were we even using? I forget already. There's so many bloody areas and categories in this thing. Quarry, that's what we're doing. Might build like a bit of an area here where you have to jump across some platforms or something. Have we got some columns? Here we go, got some columns. Let's kind of put them like this, kind of coming out of the water. And that way, it's a bit of a challenge. I don't know how far apart these things should be. It's really hard to sort of gauge the, you know, the scale of what's going on here. Ow! Got some hair in my eye or something. Well, that one looks like it's a little bit too far away. A little bit too much of a challenge. All right, let's get rid of that. Gotta make this thing playable. Yeah, that's a lot better. All right, and we'll put another one a little bit higher. Okay, cool. I like that. Just 5 of them. We don't need to add too much more than that. Otherwise, I think it just does, you know, adds unnecessary difficulty. Okay, I think that'll do. And then from here, we can go ahead and create like a little bit of an opening. But for now, we need to basically build this thing in so it's like a cave. So this is going to take a little bit of time. I guess we'll probably use the slabs. This is probably the most uninteresting part of building the level. Not a great deal really going on here, but you gotta do it, otherwise it looks shit house. Once we're finished doing this, we'll go through and actually have a look at it, see how it's faring, and then I'll probably clean up some of the other stuff, add a few details and things like that off camera, because that's the slow and boring bit, and then we can go ahead and finish off the island, the floating island, in the next episode. Okay, so that's pretty much the entire ceiling and stuff and all the structure of the cave actually built out. Let's jump in-game and see what this thing looks like. I've already gone to the trouble of opening the door here, so let's have a look and see how this thing looks. We'll get a bit of a feel for what the, well, we're gonna have to put some cave triggers in here so that it stays dark. It's gotta stay dark. We've got a bit of a gap there that we need to fill, so that's fine. I'll probably put something here to make this sort of ceiling a little bit lower. I like this though. I like how it feels so, you know, how the ceiling feels so high. It's awesome. Okay, let's head down here. Here's the little steps we made. Can you actually walk up them? You can! Alright, that's cool. They're not too big. We're not like tiny little dwarf people where we can't actually get up the steps. Okay, nice. What we could do is probably add like some light rays coming through there as well. That'll look pretty cool. I like this, man. This is awesome. You can jump up there and grab whatever we're gonna stick there. I don't know what to put there. Let me know in the comments below what we should stick on that little pad, that little, you know, thing in the middle there. All right, let's go check out the rest of it. I can't wait to see when this has like all the rocks and stuff in and all the decorations. This is gonna look really nice. Okay, so we'll go up here. Probably need to fly up here. My plan was to stick like a platform, you know, to kind of walk up this way. All right, up we go. Oh, this looks awesome. This looks really good. I like how there's that element of danger. Like how you can fall down into the water and then you're bugging. Yeah, this is cool. Man, I'm so blown away by how much better this thing has turned out than what I thought it was gonna. Because when you play, like when you're putting in all the blocks and stuff, you kind of like, this looks a little bit crap. This looks shit. Everybody's gonna hate it. What is that doing there? That's not supposed to be there. Damn it. Go away, you stupid block. Nobody wants you here. Why are you there, bro? Oh, I see. It's this ramp. It's this massive ramp that I put in here. It extends all the way down here. It's way too big. That ramp's massive. It's like a ramp on steroids. Okay, alright. And then the cave kind of comes out. I might narrow this bit up so it kind of, you know, comes in a little bit. It's a little bit too wide. The gap is too big. Okay, and then we'll come out. And then we've got these islands. It begins, the floating islands. So this is looking really cool. At the moment, they got like flat asses. That's right. They don't squat. They haven't been squatting. They've got flat asses. And what we need to do is build like rock structures. Oh, I'm bumping my mic. We need to build like a rock structure underneath these little platforms to make them look, you know, kind of better. Better than this, because it looks kind of crap. And I'll put some platforms to join them up because I don't think we can make that jump. No, we definitely can't make that jump because we got crappy jetpack at the moment. And we need to build out stuff around here so that you can't really look around the sides and see how bad it looks. But it's looking cool. I'm loving this. I'm really liking this. Let me know if you guys do want me to upload this so that you can download it and play it. Because I don't know how many of you actually play this game or whether you just watch me play it. But, you know, let me know. Because, you know, I don't want to put it up and then just kind of people be like, this is crap, Finn. Why'd you put it up? I kind of want to know whether you guys want me to. Because, I mean, I will if you do. Alright then, I'm going to leave the video here. Until next time, the next episode won't be as far away because I have internet now. I have internet power. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, give us one of these ones. I'll see you guys next time. You mean this mop, Finn? Yeah, this mop. Can we clean you? We can hit you. Let's try and mop up